Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Real Housewives of Miami on verge of second cancellation? Is Real Housewives of Miami on the verge of a second cancellation after being revived for Peacock and Bravo? Fans are starting to suspect this could be the beginning of the end, but what makes them feel that way? Keep reading for more details. Bravo fans seem to be obsessed with Housewives, and were thrilled when Season 7 finally premiered after over a year hiatus. Julia Lemegova and Gertie Abrera are having it out over a miscommunication, while Alexia Napola is deciding what to do with her husband Todd. The two had called it quits, but this may just be temporary. Close friends Lisa Hochstein and Larsa Pippen are on the outs, and there seems to be no healing. Finally, Marisol Patton is on the sidelines, urging Alexia to leave Todd and planning her next wedding. It is serving all that fans want, but could the show be ending sooner rather than later? Despite all of the exciting storylines and fan investment, the hit Bravo reality series is failing to deliver. The ratings for Episode 2, which aired on Wednesday, June 18, 2025, were an all-time series low. However, it was at a season high, so that means more viewers are tuning in. Despite the ratings going up, some fans are concerned that this could be the end of Miami. As some may recall, the franchise ran for 3 seasons on Bravo, from 2011 through 2013. It was then praised for nearly a decade, when Peacock revived it in 2021. RHON remained on Peacock for 2 seasons, and then for Season 6, it officially returned to Bravo. That being said, viewers cannot help but feel that this may happen again. It is highly unlikely the series would go on another pause, but rather be canceled this time around. Dr. Nicole Martin also exited ahead of Season 7, which has been a huge blow. Not everyone is thrilled with the cast and how they are morphing into plastic figures. With these tragic ratings, RHON fans want to do whatever is possible to keep the show afloat. It has been stated that many do not watch the show live on Bravo. Rather, they turn to Peacock, where all Bravo shows stream the following morning. They noted that this could be a factor in the declining number. Plus, it is the beginning of summer, so viewers may be out and about. Thinking of the show ending made fans scared, and they had to speak up. I think most people watch streaming know. Miami is gold. I hope so. I'm just nervous because these are the same numbers that got Dubai axed and new RHONY retooled. Granted, Miami is leagues above both those cities in quality, but still, Miami is the purest Housewives. Every year you get drama on top of drama. Divorce, sickness, real estate, and countless fights. It's an experience that can only be experienced. Someone stated that Bravo has not done much promotion for Season 7. That was baffling, as it felt like they wanted Miami to fail. Hopefully, Miami can be saved, or it can be returned to Peacock for Season 8. Are you worried that the show may be axed based on the numbers? Or do you foresee another season? Let us know your thoughts in the comments, and watch RHON Wednesdays on Bravo. The sun never truly sets in Miami. It only simmers, golden and sharp, over a city that thrives on reinvention. For the Real Housewives of Miami, that heat is more than just a backdrop. It's a crucible. A flaming, sea salt-laced crucible where glamour, betrayal, resilience, and reinvention burn brightest. And right now, these women aren't just surviving the heat. They're on the verge. Of what exactly? That depends on who you ask. Some are on the verge of breakdowns, others, breakthroughs. Marriages tremble, friendships bend and snap, and alliances twist like the curves of Ocean Drive. But at the center of it all are the women, vibrant, unfiltered, and unapologetically Miami. Larsa Pippen, on the verge of reinvention. Larsa Pippen is no stranger to the spotlight. But lately, it's felt like the spotlight is flickering. With ties to Kanye West, a Kardashian era behind her, and a romance with Marcus Jordan under public scrutiny, Larsa is not just playing a role, she's playing chess. Every move is calculated, Every word can go viral, and every facial expression is meme potential. But underneath the glam squad and designer labels lies a woman on the verge of carving a new identity, not as someone's ex or friend of, but as her own brand. Still, Miami is not kind to complacency. Larsa knows the rules: evolve or fade. She's leaning into entrepreneurial ventures, whispering about family planning, and mastering the art of staying camera-ready, even when her world feels tilted. Is it authentic? Is it strategy? The line, like her lip liner, is perfectly blurred. Alexia Nipola. On the verge of legacy. Alexia is Miami royalty. Not because she was handed a crown, but because she fought for one. Her journey has been laced with tragedy, from her son's accident to her former husband's secrets. But Alexia isn't playing the victim. She's rewriting her story, paragraph by paragraph, page by page. Season after season, Alexia has shown what it means to be forged in fire. She's passionate, she's Cuban, and she's got a loyalty streak as bold as her blonde waves. But this season, legacy weighs heavy. With her children at crossroads and her marriage to Todd straining under the weight of past trauma, she's not just trying to hold her life together, she's trying to elevate it. She's on the verge of redefining what it means to be a matriarch in a city that thrives on youth. Dr. Nicole Martin. On the verge of power. Nicole Martin wasn't supposed to be a housewife. She's a doctor, a mother, and a woman of science. But give her a confessional chair and she'll deliver shade with clinical precision. Nicole doesn't just throw parties, she curates experiences. Her closet is surgical in its style, and her comebacks are scalpel sharp. But power is seductive, and Nicole is leaning into it. Her relationship with fiancé Anthony is stable, even enviable. But success is a slippery thing in a city addicted to drama. She's juggling hospital rounds, helicopter rides, and cast conflicts with a calm that's almost unnerving. She doesn't explode, she seethes. And when Nicole seethes, Miami listens. She's not just on the verge of stardom. She's redefining what that stardom looks like. Lisa Hochstein. On the verge of collapse and comeback. Lisa's life once looked like a luxury brochure: waterfront mansions, couture parties, and Botox brunches. But the fairy tale shattered when her husband Lenny's mic got hot. Literally. The nation heard it. The betrayal echoed. Now Lisa is navigating single motherhood, legal battles, and the sharp tongues of former friends who think she's playing the victim too hard. But behind her teary confessionals is a core of steel. Lisa's not done. Not even close. She's on the verge of her villain origin story, or her most powerful reinvention yet. And don't let the tears fool you. In Miami, even the wounded learn how to weaponize pain. Gertie Abrera. On the verge of healing? 30's season started with color, laughter, and a Pinterest board of dreams. But then came the diagnosis: breast cancer. Reality hit hard. Her vibrance didn't fade, but it trembled. For once, Gertie had to slow down. But even in chemo, Gertie shines. She wears strength like sequins, with a resilience that humbles the viewer. Miami may celebrate flash, but Gertie reminds us that real power is survival. She's planning events while fighting for her life, hosting parties while holding back tears. And in the midst of it all, she remains deeply human, vulnerable, strong. On the verge of something quieter, more meaningful than fame, grace. Marisol and Adriana. On the verge of the past. Marisol Patton and Adriana Dinmora are the ghosts of RHOM's former glory. But they're not ready to be relics. Marisol brings the comic relief, her spiritual shots and frozen expressions like a living meme. But grief haunts her. Her mother, the iconic Mama Elsa, left behind a legacy she can't quite step out from under.